Welcome to the breakdown. I'm your host, Diane Rembert, avid reader, award winning literary blogger, and the founder of Diamond's Literary World, which is my footprint in the literary industry. Today, I want to talk to you about a book that is based on a character who is somewhat of a breakout character. Have you ever read a book and there is like one, maybe two supporting characters who you want to know more about? You want to know the backstory on these characters. Well, in the Deep Throat Diva book, we were introduced to a character named Big Booty, Cassandra, aka Big Booty. Now, if you read Cairo's books, you know that you may see characters in one book re-emerge or make an appearance in another book, and so is the case here because whereas Big Booty was in Deep Throat Diva, Pasha and a few other characters have reappeared in Big Booty. Let's get into this character because the drama, oh my God. So, Big Booty is a young woman. I want to say she's about 30 ish, based on the information we were given. And she is the mother of 10, baby mother to 8. She's sleeping with half of her baby daddies still because um, she is determined that her and her children will go without nothing. And when I say name brand nothing, I mean they are name brand designer from head to toe. Anything that these children want, anything that they need, she's putting one through college. She has sponsors, and her sponsors pay her very well for favors. Big Booty loves to turn up at the local crack house, if you will, is the name of the bar. And it's based in, ironically, it's based in New Jersey, where I am from. Now, you guys know that I am still out of town. And I'm loving this background, trying to figure out how can I bring this background home with me. I absolutely love it. So the book is based in New Jersey. They talked about streets that I travel down frequently. They talk about my city, East Orange. They refer to Newark, which is the next town over, Irvington, which is also a couple of towns over. So it was so familiar. And I don't know. I've never spoken to Cairo, but I'm a firm believer that Cairo is from this area because most of his books are based in Jersey. He knows a little bit much about Jersey. He knows names of projects. Okay, getting back to Big Booty. So she has a ton of sponsors. And if you're not familiar with the terminology, a sponsor is someone who will finance your lifestyle. And let me say this. Please do not be deceived by what I just told you. The fact that Big Booty has 10 kids and 8 baby fathers. Her house is spotless. Her kids are well fed. They're well dressed. But I'm gonna tell you, the dialogue between her and her children just absolutely blew me away. That, if nothing else, let me know that at some point they lived in the projects. I just could not believe the way she talked to her children and the way they talked to her. And like I said, Big Booty loves to turn up. She loves going out. She loves, dressing well, hair and nails always done, hair laid always. And she's always looking for her next sponsor. And I mean, she was digging in their pockets deep. I'm talking about deep, deep. But they were willing to do it just to spend some time with this young lady, because I don't want to give it away, but this young lady likes to take it in all three holes. Take that however you will, okay? And after 10 kids, and she had 9 boys and 1 girl. It's funny because her daughter was getting to be a little out of hand like her mother, but her mother had made up her mind that that is not the lifestyle that you want. You know, you're going to be something. You're gonna, her boys were not well mannered. I'm not gonna lie to you and say they were, because they weren't. However, very protective of their mother. She was a very good mother. Some of her children's father may not have believed so, or I'll put it this way: they felt like they were learning bad habits in their mother's home, and in some cases that wasn't the case. I don't know what else to say about the rearing of her children. However, people did, call diapers on her a few times, because they felt like, Big Booty could have been a better mother to her children. But diapers came, each time they came, they went, because the case was unfounded. Baby fathers had threatened to take her to court. Nothing ever came of it. But I will say this: I loved the way she may not have been the perfect mother, but she was determined that her children was going to live a better life than she did, because she did have a sordid past, and it was kind of sad, and it almost led to her living the lifestyle that she led. Believe it or not. Again, you'll have to read the book to find out why. But oh my God, when I say turn up, oh, the turn up is real. When I say we'll take it to your ass in a heartbeat, I mean, I absolutely mean that. Okay, and I didn't mean to say that, but oh my God. Big Booty did not care, male, female, young, old. If you disrespected her or one of her children, she was ready to fight. There was one particular incident where she was called to one of her son's schools, and when she got there, the vice principal met her outside. So she's like, why are you meeting me outside? He's like, please, we don't want to have to call the police or diapers yet again. And she promised that she wasn't going to go in there and turn up, and she did not keep her promise. But that's another story for another day. And it's like she had a secret. She held something on everybody. Like, everybody she came into contact with, she was either sleeping with them, she was sleeping with their husband, she knew somebody who was sleeping with their husband, or what they were doing on the side. Like, there were times I just laughed out loud, because I just could not believe what was going on in this book. It is kind of lengthy. It's about 400 and something pages, but you get a clear understanding of who this character is. And when I thought, maybe it was something outside of the Deep Throat Diva series, when you get to the end, you realize, because at the end it says, okay, on to Retribution, which is part 2. So I figured I read it in the order in which he wanted us to read it. So if you have any questions, just know that it's not out of order. Now, book 1, the review is up. I probably read that about, I think last year, maybe about a year and a half ago. But the next two books I will try to get to by the end of 2020. Again, you guys know that I in my previous video, I told you that I'm going to be reading more historical fiction to tell us, what history says about civil unrest, and how our forefathers have fought to get us to the point where we are today. So I'm going to be doing more of that, just sprinkling in a few more other things, a few more short stories. I have some things that I want to bring to you guys, but I could not stop until I brought you this video from Cairo, or the book from Cairo. So please go pick that up. If you are searching for Cairo on Instagram, good luck, because I have not been able to find him. But on Facebook, he is on Facebook, and it baffles me right now as to what it's actually under. But I think if you Google him, then it will come up. But he's definitely, I don't think, on Instagram. When you pull up Cairo, oh my God. And of course we know that that's a pen name. Some people just don't want you to know how far out there their mind is. And so, you never know the reasoning behind the pen name, but we do know Cairo is known for being nasty. I mean, he has written books such as, okay, I told you about Deep Throat Diva, Man Swappers, Daddy Longstroke, Kitty Kitty Bang Bang, The Cat Club. I haven't read all of these. Paradise Island, another one. Paradise Island is another one I have not read. I have a lot of them. I just have not read them yet. He's also written something, a collaboration with Allison Hobbs, I think, that I brought to you guys earlier in the year. I promised myself that I was done with him for the year, but after reading some of his Facebook posts, I was like, I'm not quite done with this man this year. So that's why I said I might bring you guys 2 more books from him. I'm not sure, but just stay tuned. Thank you guys so much for taking the time to watch the video. Thank you for all of the comments, the kind words. You guys are telling me you love the background. I love it too. You guys are telling me you like the hair. I love it too. Please keep the positive energy coming. Right now needs it. We need to embrace one another, and we need to extend the kind words. We need to just do one gesture to make a person smile, for the day. So for that, I say thank you. Again, if there's something else that you want to see here on the breakdown, please do not hesitate to ask me. Just know that I've got a list that is probably as long as this shade behind me, horizontally, that I need to get to. So it's coming. It's coming. I'm working as hard as I can. For you, and it's also a journal for me. And if you have a YouTube channel, if you have decided that you want to do reviews, please let me know so that I can subscribe to the channel. It's all about supporting our fellow booktubers. And with that being said, let me just mention a few. There is, of course, my literary twin, Robert's Reading Room and Reviews. Please go check him out. He delivers a video or releases a video every Friday. Also, Kay the Reader. Let's see, Beauty and Stuff. I can't forget about Jonathan Royal. Oh my God, like, he is probably the reason why many of us have gotten into this. Okay, Urban Reviews Online, which is Radaya. She just came on board, so we welcome her. And there's a host of others, but that's just a few that I thought about right now. And again, if you are thinking about starting a YouTube channel, what's stopping you? go ahead and do it. Let me know so that we can include you and welcome you to our YouTube family. Okay? With that being said, happy reading, guys, and be blessed.